Attention Pioneer. The following instructional video is a summary of your impending duties as an exoplanetary pioneer for Fixit Incorporated. Fixit pioneers have 3 cyclical assigned pillars of work to ultimately accomplish project assembly. Use provided blueprints to build the necessary buildings. Chart the planet and gather resources to provide desired results and improve your infrastructure. Make sure to report any unusual discoveries to R&D for analysis. Expand your factories, outposts, and pipelines through automation and augmentation. That's it. Get to work and be effective. Warning, planetfall imminent. Please remain seated during full procedure. Atmospheric entry in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Planetfall procedure initialized. Ensure the integrity of your multi-purpose exploration suit is at 100%.
Yes.
Remember, efficiency first. Godspeed.
Remember, shut up! Let me play the game. Thank you. Options.
Welcome to Planet Massage 2 ABB, your designated sector in the binary star system of Akicha. I am Ada, also known as Artificial Directory and Assistant, tasked to support pioneers, such as you, in their mission. You are the 3rd of your sector to survive planetfall. Congratulations.
Well, that's not a high number, is it?
Note: objective-based introduction initialized. Welcome to onboarding. First objective. Please dismantle the drop pod. The resulting materials will be repurposed to construct a habitat and utility base, from now on referred to as the—
Oh god! There's a motion blur, no! Can't play game, please. VFX. Must be this. Post-processing. Get out of here. Yes, I think it was VFX. Apparently it's post-processing! Nice! Which it shouldn't be, actually. Ugh. God damn it. That developers never learn.
Second objective. Please ensure you have your Fixit Incorporated Xeno Zapper equipped before leaving the drop zone. Note: according to Fixit regulations, every pioneer should have access to a means of
I have to drag it. Okay, so you can hover over it. Stop.
Third objective. Please familiarize yourself with the resource scanner to find iron. Note: the acquisition of iron is considered essential in preparation for all future objectives.
is the closest one. Iron ore will be needed for crafting. Who would have guessed that? I thought I'm gonna make this out of plants. Guess I was wrong. Iron ore will be. I'm gonna fry you, bro. Where's your butt? Oh, there's no way to crouch along that stuff.
Studying the remains of this creature might shed light on how to defend yourself in the future. I recommend analysis.
Can I do that like how? I can analyze it by stabbing it. I'm gonna grab this first.
Fourth objective, build the hub. Note, to complete this objective, the resources salvaged from the drop pod will be consumed. Caution, ensure the hub is built on spacious open terrain close to the presence of iron sources. Failure to do so will likely result in non-optimal progress.
I just love the sound of this. Can I fry the ground? No. So where's the difference between pure and impure? QFVCX, whatever. Explodes kind of like in Ark, doesn't it? Looks kind of like it. Oh, the little animal just... I guess it fell through the floor, I guess. Whatever. The hub. Not building it right here would be cliche.
Initial scans reveal coloring properties in the flower petals. Further analysis required.
Yep, I'm analyzing as much as I can. I'm just picking it up. Enough analysis for you, my boy. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I just misgender you? Not that I care. Invalid. Oh. Ah.
Congratulations.
I
You
wanna
have
try this.
unlocked Hub Feature, Manual
Right.
Craft Bench. Hub Feature,
Yeah, no,
Hub
no,
Terminal.
it's-
Fifth objective,
whatever it is.
Hub Upgrade,
Right.
Storage and Power. Note, the Craft Bench and Hub Terminal are essential for progression to the next objective.
Okay. Is there something, like... I like the textures, but is there something wrong with the text? It looks stretched. On a even on a 4K monitor. Oh, I have no active I have no... Oh. Hub upgrade. Oh, I see. And I move this up. So I guess I need to have this in my inventory, or... Nope. Wood, and it needs... iron rods, okay. Can't afford a recipe, because it probably needs iron. Yep. Really? I have to hold it? What? Oh, come on! Can I automate this? Oh yeah, I guess that's the point later, but now I have to do it manually, don't I? Well, auto clicker, here we go. Oh, I didn't configure it. Well, time to do it the old way. Let's go down to 50, shall we? Ah, this goes faster. Well, that was convenient, eh?
Congratulations. You have unlocked Hub Feature Biomass Generator. Hub Feature Personal Storage. Scanner Feature Copper. New equipment, buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the workshop when built, build menu, and craft bench respectively. Sixth objective, Hub Upgrade Construction. Note: connect buildings to a generator for power. Note: buildings such as the smelter require a blueprint to be set. Advice: automate the smelting process and use portable miners for optimal results.
Never thought of automating this game. Kind of wondering where its name came from. Factory. I thought it implied automation, but I guess I was wrong. Everything has to be done manual. Okay. Then what is the next upgrade? Smelter coloring. Right. Time to build a. Wait, what? To manually craft equipment workshop. Wait, don't I already? Wait, where the hell is the difference? Smelter. I need copper. I'm pretty sure cable, which means copper. By all standards, really. Iron plates. Okay, fine. Ding dong, 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 ding dong. But really, there doesn't seem to be any difference between iron, which is impure, and pure. Apparently, they haven't implemented it yet, I guess. And the game is an epic launcher. I smell console wars on PC. Oh, really? I have to build it outside? I thought this was kind of something I could make a part. Ah, come on. I bet I could make this a part of the building, but apparently I can't. I'm guessing if I place this here, I'm probably going to hold control to snap to guideline. While I'm holding control, I see no guidelines. They must be drunk. Ah, please. Seriously, this should be fixed. I mean, the game is, of course, it's only an alpha test, so I'm not gonna judge it for this by now, but this cannot be like this in the game, really. It's just going straight for the metal. Copper. Who would guess that? I can't see what it is. Okay, so. Ah. Show me. Ah, that that's iron. 421 meters, 300. Fine. Give me all this. Build an equipment workshop where you can craft equipment like a portable miner or a portable miner. Place on a resource and build smelter to automate production of angles. Use biomass for energy. Oh hell no, bro. Bye! Whee! Hey yo, what? How could you survive this? Okay, whatever. Honestly, I don't care. Game is alpha. Fine with me. Looks better than most games that are AAA games. Who are, by the way, not an alpha. It works better. I guess I expected some crashes. It doesn't seem to crash at least. For now. There's another one of those lions that can jump from mountains and apparently survive like a dog. Come here, Speedo. Yo, Speedy Gonzalez, stay still. Come on. Blech. Damn roadrunner. Meep meep. Hey yo, drop me some beats. Sounds like We Will Rock You. Okay. I'm done having a rock time. Hey yo, what's these? I know, it looks kind of like one of those... Haven't I seen you before, mate? You look like a toad mixed with a brontosaurus, and you have something from a T-Rex there, but it's on the wrong body part of yours. I guess it's on your head. Why is it on your head and not your arms? Whatever. You look like a fat brontosaurus that fucked a toad and a T-Rex at the same time. I'm not getting too much into that. Getting horrible pictures. Here we have flying... What is this? Manta? Oh yeah, Manta, right? Manta. Here we have the flying Manta Ray again. Oh, this goes faster than iron ingots. Or does it? Ah, it's the same speed. What does this even require? Oh, wire. Okay. A few hundred years later. It looks like the button is vibrating. Oh yeah, it actually is. When I'm holding it, it looks like it's about to explode. Let me guess, I cannot craft too much manually, otherwise I'm gonna what, go up in flames. Okay. Oh, please don't let it float. Just adjust the terrain. Like, I kind of imagine this to somehow be better. Like, what was that game called again? Oh yeah, Astroneer. Like, it's not like I exactly really loved the game, but one thing I really liked about it is that the terrain adjusted according to the machines. But this kind of looks like it's just gonna float right there, only because it can and not because it actually has to. Oh, that's cool. Actually, I like this. Can't afford. Wait, what? Is it in concrete? Wait, what? What? You what? Hell no, son. Wait. I wasn't about to scan. No, stop. Biomass burn for power. Power line. Missing concrete. Well, I haven't learned that yet, so I'm pretty sure the game wants me to learn this. Some way by upgrading the base, I suppose. Iron plate. And iron rod, which is actually not enough. Huh. Oh, this looks better. Now we're getting somewhere. New craftable parts.
Congratulations. You have unlocked Scanner Stone. New buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively.
What?
7th objective. Hub upgrade, conveyor belts. Note. Use power poles to expand the power network for optimal results.
Yes.
Note. Constructors are capable of constructing copious parts, of which only one type at a time.
Yes. I know that. I played Factorio, you know. It's not like the game is unknown to me. I guess the reason for why I really was interested in this game is because actually
this consumable possesses minor healing properties. Further analysis required to establish object scanner identification.
Yep. No, but really, like, the game was actually kind of interesting just because I played Factorio and Minecraft, and I really liked the principle of both, the concept of both. Oh, I bypassed it. I didn't even notice it. It's not even like it's visible. Here we go again. I have a feeling like it's gonna explode, like an arc again. Or maybe it won't. But I must say I really like this game. It's more my style. It's... How can I describe this game properly without making it wrong? I guess it's... the idea of Factorial mixed with the style of 3D Arc and and a little bit of Minecraft as in the building aspect. I guess you can call it a mix between Arc, Minecraft, and Factorio. Heavily based on Factorio with the idea of using a world like Arc, which is just basically free with textures and everything. Yeah, but it runs better than Arc and lots of other games, really. Actually, better than most other especially early access games, I guess. So yeah, not much of a surprise there. EA, Anthem. That was on purpose. Wait, what did an auto miner cost again? Bruh. Power pole, power line, production, constructor, special, no. Yeah, no, where's the what? Oh, no, wait, what? It's here, isn't it? It's still confusing where to find what. Oh yeah, okay, I see. 4 iron plates. I guess I could have one. Okay, whatever, let's see. Power lines are actually automatically placed on too. I guess I can like that. I guess I can like this. How far can I draw this? Maximum draw distance. Oh, I can actually connect it. I'm not gonna do that. Here we go. 2 out of 4 on a maximum. All this can always be expanded, but that's the point. So nothing else here needs power? No? No? Okay, anyone? No. Oh yeah, this is kind of like Victoria. I really love this game already, but again, the developers need to fix some things at least. Even though it's just an alpha, I can say the game is pretty good, but one thing I really have against this game is, and it's not much about this game, it's about the tactics of just limiting it to Epic Games Launcher. I mean, seriously. Like, I was really looking forward to this Steam release, and it's never gonna come, or at least 1 year later, just because of... I just can't believe it. Just because of exclusivity, and it's not really good. I have no way to store my power, so for the first I probably need to... Ironing it, coppering it, ironing it, coppering it. Okay, I can only do 1 type of each. That's exactly what the game actually said. 1 iron ore, 30 per minute. Well, I guess I first have to mine some. Where was this thing I could eat? I just need a little help. Here, eat it. Ah, I see. So I have to always move stuff into my hand slot? You gotta be kidding me. Oh, come on. Okay, fine. So an early access game, there's gonna be out there different ways to do this. Different ways to do this. Wait. Please. I'm gonna take damage from this. Yeah. Even though he didn't really
This
react to
consumable
it.
possesses minor healing properties.
Yes.
Further analysis required to establish object scanner identification.
Yeah. Build constructors to automate production of simple parts. Build power poles to extend your power grid. Expand your production to upgrade faster. Well, isn't the point to... Oh, this thing is cool. I like it. It looks a little bit like... What is that Android game called? It's underground mining. Oh, I really love the design actually. It's really cool. Wait. It doesn't require power? It has to be broken in some way. Ah, okay. I see. So in order to pick up the stuff from it, I have to... Oh no, I don't. Okay. Wait, how does it get... How does it get power? Okay, I'm gonna get limestone, I'm gonna get copper, I'm gonna get iron automated. For now. Should be enough. Like in Factorio, I like the automatic miners, they still need some way to power it. I mean, this game is 3-dimensional, so I guess there's a way to say that it doesn't necessarily have to have some sort of power system for the beginners automatic miners. I'm pretty sure the ones in later tiers are obviously gonna have. They will need power, but in this case, I guess it's just actually not required yet because it does take a lot of iron ore actually, but of course for later needs it's never going to be enough, as I know from Factorio in fact. So But this is actually a cool game. I could see myself playing this for a long time. Again, if it wasn't just for the one fact that it is limited to exclusively Epic Games Launcher, which is really sad. I thought better of the developers, if I must be honest. Well, I guess it's money, so not much to do about it. Ah, that's what it needs for upgrade. It was reinforced iron plate, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 2 of them, but that's not much. Let's see, another smelter. Okay, that's easy to grab. Wire. Here we go. And smelter. That was way too many, but that's still okay. So how is there a grid? Ah, I see, okay. So that's how the grid works. Even though that's kind of stupid, considering that this is not necessary because... Okay, so yeah, I see how this grid works. So you need something that has lines out of it, which is kind of like conveyor belts or anything that has an output / input. I was kind of thinking or hoping that there's a way to grid stuff. Kind of like in Minecraft or Factorio, that you can basically put it next to each other without it having to be placed openly. Why can I not place this here? Missing art. Oh, I was not reading. Missing iron rod. I'm gonna make a few. Okay. So yeah, I was really hoping that there was a way to put it next to each other without there having to be issues about it, but it's fair, the game is early access, and I guess they might add this later, or not, who knows, I actually am not really sure. Oh, wait, there was a line. Oh, okay, so that is possible, not next to it, not just behind it. Alright, I'm with you there, now. How do I remove this tree? No, really, how do I remove this stuff? Like, do I need to use the zapper? I can't remove it, I guess. Please say it's gonna be possible to remove this. I really don't hope it's gonna be one of the stuck items. How do I even add stuff to the hotbar? Well, they have inventory tweaks. Kind of. Well, you can make copper ingot. And what do I have here? Iron ore. Biomass. Wait, do I even have some copper? Oh, nice. Shifting works. Okay, so... Again, that is nice. Power line. Dino Zapper. Why would I need this? Iron plates. Okay. One, two. That's it. Get out of my way, leaves. Come on, can I not break down any of these? Well, whatever. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like Victoria, where iron is the most needed resource to begin with. I'm just gonna... Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna place more iron ore, really. Oh, there's another iron ore deposit. That's nice. Copper was somewhere over there. There's no way to mark something on that. Well, this little guy is finished, and I'm pretty sure I know why. Yeah, because it's full. Okay, I do think it's cool, actually. I'm not gonna mine copper for now, because I'm still not in need of it. Build constructors to automate the... Wait, do I even have the possibility? Oh yeah, I do actually. But if I have nowhere to place this stuff, no, sorry, to store this stuff, why would I build constructors? Factory at least has chests. Here you have none of it. You have a single one that is located right here in my base. Though I'm pretty sure it's gonna be there somehow later. I'm still not really convinced that I'm getting this right now or anytime soon. Taking away useless stuff first. Okay, whatever. Start the biomass reactor. How can I make it take stuff? Can I construct something or anything? No, not really. Okay. Equipment workshop. Nope. That is probably the next upgrade, isn't it? Yep. I was actually right with this. Let's see. 10. Ooh, only 5. What's the other stuff? Concrete. Okay. Wow! Don't burn that much, really. What's going on? Okay, so the video title is Satisfactory. Well, is it? I could say mostly is. What do I need here? Screws. Iron plates. Wow. I'm just gonna store all. Well, not. Standard issue electroshock self-defense weapon for me. Cannot. No, I cannot shift it like this. Can I not put this in the hot or something? Oh, wait. Didn't I make 3 of? Yep. 2 I meant 2. Oh, I can just go to copper and then come back to iron. Please don't come with another message about how this is being a effective healing plant, which has effective healing properties. Minor what? I'm not gonna go there right now. I really like the setup of the silk line. Oh yeah, that was the game's name, Deep Rock. No? No, that's Deep Rock Galactic. Oh, I can't come up with it. But it's a fairly great game for Android, mostly idle miner or whatever. They're both probably, yep, shut down. Really have to get them to automatically output this to the conveyor belts, so I really need this upgrade right now. But wasn't the upgrade only for, like, weren't the alpha upgrades only until tier 3? It's kind of sad. I really hope that they would at least show off the entire game for me. Top upgrade 3, yeah, that is probably the furthest I will get. Once conveyor belts and stuff like that is added, I'm not gonna get any more stuff. At least I guess so. I hope really that chests are in it, in the top upgrade. I'm gonna kill myself if not. But is that button gonna explode now? It's getting hotter and hotter and hotter. What is it gonna do? Am I not crafting any faster when I reach maximum click, heat, whatever? So it's just really an animation. Okay, can live with that. And oh. Hub upgrade.
Congratulations. You have unlocked new buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively.
Until tier 3, complete the hub. Space
8th
elevator.
objective, hub
I can
upgrade,
go all the way up to
additional
the first
power.
space elevator. That's
Advice,
cool. Unavailable.
when
Okay,
planning the
I'm sorry.
construction of buildings,
Storage
note
container,
the
next
placement
one,
of conveyor
finally,
belts.
I would kill myself. Not
Caution, overloading the power network guarantees suboptimal performance.
Well, I would have not thought of that. It's not needed anymore. Well, get away! Conveyor belts. Finally. Now what is this? Conveyor pole. Oh, I see. Okay. Let's see. Specials. Let's say power, conveyor pole, conveyor belt, foundations, walls. Yeah, really, I'm gonna have foundations. I need foundations. Which means a third furnace, which is I first need to oh no, maybe I can make some on my own, actually. Yep. At least a little bit to make some foundations to put some of the stuff on. At the very least I can make, wait, what is this? 8 times 4 meters, 8 times 2 meters. Requires 6. They both require 6. Where's the point? Okay, whatever. I can make this perfectly flat. Players in the way. That me, you ask. And I can't afford. Well, that was not a big surprise, really. I'm gonna drag this as long as I can, so I'm just gonna remove this for now. The equipment workshop can just say that for now. Power logistics craft. Here we go. Here's a grid now. Oh, that's nice. If I take walls, how do they? Okay, so they add one row. So technically placing it there is not a good idea. No. Oh no, it is spaced like this. No, okay. No, I'm still gonna just avoid this if possible. Why is there no creative mode in this game? At least for now. It needs a reinforced iron. Okay. Power pole. Let's begin with the power line first. Oh, wow, the power line can actually be really direct. Doesn't matter, I'm still gonna make this actually. Until there we go. And okay, really, I really want limestone. Can I make it? No, I can't. Can be automated by feeding crafting. Is that like if I want to make concrete, I don't have to use a smelter. I have just to use a constructor. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm first gonna make one of the portable miners, which needs cables. Which I am pretty sure also needs copper. Oh, I just can make just enough, and I'm pretty sure now I can still not make it because, yep, I'm missing one. Time to go to our favorite little place then.
This semi-slug seems to emit weak potential energy from its crystalline shell. Further analysis of crystals required to determine application.
So I'm just gonna attach this thing to a building and it's gonna provide a power. Actually, come to think of it, I'm pretty sure that is one of the things that could happen. If I pause the game, it's not gonna actually pause. I guess this is because of the multiplayer feature. I guess they could make it like Minecraft, where if you're playing alone in single player, or like other games actually have that as well, then you can pause the game, but once you play on a dedicated server, then you cannot do that anymore. Or I mean, like, yeah, either dedicated server or like once you play with other people, because it's like if I want to go take a dump now, I actually have to exit the game, which is not really a great condition. But okay, I will probably have to do that, I guess, soon, once I go back to base and get this sorted out. Yeah, bro, coming back again. Like, is this guy just gonna fly around here every 5 minutes or so? Just gonna fly by it, show itself, and then just... Well, I've had enough, I'm out. See you later. Okay, whatever. Let's keep moving. Copper ingot. And where's the... Wait, what the... Oh, there. Is there even power in this network? No, I was about to say no power. Coincidence? I think not. Kidding. No conspiracy theory here. Oh, no, Lisa. So what is in here? Ha! Absolutely, wait, what? Absolutely nothing, actually, yeah. Well, still looks cool. Respawn. No, wait, why would they do that? Okay, guys, we are back. Or not. Well, yeah, see you anyways soon. Alright, I'm back. Took 2 minutes. I guess I'm really the fastest person on the toilet. Biomass wood. Wait, where's the difference? It's still biomass, isn't it? Oh, it just gives you more for less. Still not gonna change anything. I just wasted my wood and I thought it's just gonna be more effective. Well, it's not. Wait, what? Wait, what? Anybody seeing this? The smoke is black from distance and it's less opaque close up. Okay. I guess this whale sound must be that flying manta ray over there, or manta? Isn't it manta? I'm pretty sure it's manta or manta ray. I'm not sure which of these two it is. If it's manta, then I had manta ray, which is too much really because I'm thinking of SpongeBob manta ray. Or was it manta? Never mind. I'm not. It doesn't matter. Hub upgrade 4. Conveyor belts to connect buildings together for full automation. Buildings have inputs and output. Craft biomass as a better, as a beater, as a better, or how not? As a better energy source. Spelling mistake much? Please say you can mine here. Oh yeah, ooh, yeah, nice. Oh god. Let's see. Concrete, no? Oh yeah, it's just a crafting thing, it's not a smelting thing, unlike iron ingots, I guess. Okay. Wait, what just happened? Oh, I just sorted my stuff, that's good. I don't get this. Reinforced iron plates and cables for the constructor. Why am I still doing this manually? I guess I'm just too used to doing this manually. And I'm missing iron rod, well, of course. And smelter. And please say that I can have it next to this thing without there being issues. Oh, there's actually no. I was thinking there's a limit. Apparently there isn't. To power line. Conveyor belt. So, wait. This one was copper. Yeah. And this one's iron. Some way of seeing what is what. There's a way to scale the interface of what there should be some way of recognizing what is what without having to move the face with the face on the screen. And then again remove this video. Alright. Now we're one step closer to automating this. Will be the fourth connection to that one. Into iron plates. Oh, cool. So here you just have to just press strum E. Possible to make it automated into the bio. Biomass burner. Oh, not that. Yeah. Means I have to get power from somewhere else. That big of an issue, but still, it's burning energy. Okay, so I need 100 iron plates. I have 18, 75 rods. I have 19, 20 concrete. Well, that's the easiest part, I guess. And 20 cables. Cables I need. Ingots, wire. Okay. Next one was concrete and iron rods and iron plates. Is it possible to get the miners to output into? No, they don't actually. Aha. Okay, so you need the miner MK1 in order to. All right, I see. Okay, so I do actually have to do this manually, indeed, for now at least. I guess that's okay. I can live with that. So okay, until hub upgrade 4, you're not really capable of completely automating everything, even though you have the conveyor belts, because the miners are actually not capable of outputting. They're only there to give you the ability in order to get resources faster, but you still have to run to them And up, okay, and get their output. Alright, alright, I see. Alright, sorry about that. Do I wish it was possible somehow to put away, to kind of slide like in Apex Legends? I know that's a super request, but there's so much downhill here. I'm just thinking like, you're gonna be moving a lot around, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a jetpack at some point, because why not? Because this is not Factorial, and there is a vertical layer to this game, unlike as in Factorial. So, but nonetheless, I wish there was some way in order to get resources, or get to resources quicker, because you could be really unlucky. I'm not sure if this is how it's based yet, if all the places are essentially the same. If you spawn in a world and you're always going to spawn at the same point where I drop, or if the world is the same but you spawn different places. Just because there could be an issue with getting to a mining resource, which is really, really far away, and you would have to run ages, which is still good if you have the automated miners, but it's not really easy to automate in the beginning, and I mean, I can live with that. I guess that's the point of the game, but really adding just sliding to it wouldn't make it any easier. It just would make it less time consuming. And no, that doesn't mean it's easier by that either, so. Once I have enough iron plates, I'm gonna repurpose this constructor, and once I have this upgraded, I'm gonna build a chest in between first, and then upgrade from that chest. Output from that chest, so where am I? Bring it. Okay, so I only need iron plates. Okay, so I finished this. I need iron rods and cement. I think I can make this happen now. Concrete, and I'm gonna stop the production of iron plates. It does look cool when it comes out. Here it spawns. When the game goes in, it slides almost perfectly actually. I wish it was a little bit further in so it's not visible that it just spawns and also here it spawns. Oh yeah, so this is like in Victoria where you just stand on the stairs. I really always press C because I think you can crouch, but in this game it's not possible for whatever apparent reason. Or rather non-apparent reason, I guess. Then again, I still need a little more. 30. On my own, I would have to just wait until the machine finishes. determine. And the last one, and I'm gonna get upgrade 4, and then stop. Should this? Yep. Oh, there's something on the screens for you.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature, Additional Biomass Generator. New buildings, which can be found in the build menu. Ninth objective, Hub Upgrade, Molecular Analysis. Note: to ensure full mastery of skills and equipment, I have been asked to not interfere with this last objective. Good luck.
Add buildings to your to-do list via the build menu, isn't it via? Power network can be overloaded, manage it well. I would have not thought of that. Let's see, I can make a miner, finally. Power, conveyor belt, formations, wall, organization, storage. Also need drugs. Yeah, in that case, I will just... Large amount of item has input and output for... Cool. So in reality, I just need a lot of rods. I think I should just let it rods. Yeah. I'm gonna go and pick up all these auto miners and I'm going to convert them to. Oh, I got an additional one. Well, that is not really necessary. Thank you, game, but I don't need it. I'm gonna pick up the auto miners because I can make them into miners MK1. Beep, beep. Pick up. Pick up. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna go for. Oh god. I'm not gonna go for the copper one yet. Simply because I'm just gonna convert one into auto miner MK1. Jesus Christ. Into a MK1 miner. Oh god! What is this? Miner MK1, and I'm gonna make a conveyor belt line. I'm gonna kill myself. And then convert it. With conveyor belts. Getting more. limestone, and I'm probably gonna need another auto crafter. Which needs reinforced iron plate. I'm just gonna make base resources automated first. Until then, I'm just gonna manually do most of the stuff. I can't remember where this thing is. It's somewhere over here, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna pick you up too. I think the first thing I'm gonna start with automating is iron and limestone. Copper comes later because copper is not a necessity as of yet in order to make the conveyor belts, because I do not need... I have a lot of copper, so I'm pretty sure the power lines are gonna be okay. They're not gonna be much of a problem. Although I'm gonna start fixing it right afterwards, because I will still need the copper fairly early. I could actually start with it first, which I can't. And really, all of these structures are actually in the way. Is there no way to remove these trees? And if there is, there's no apparent way to remove the trees. There's like no tool, and it's not explained anywhere how to do that. Can I do it with this thing? No, I can't. Exactly, that's the point. How am I supposed to build when stuff is just going through the map? I don't get it. Like this is actually almost annoying. I have to build my base hovering above the map just because I cannot remove trees. I don't get this. How is this? I mean, okay, yes, it's the alpha. Okay, whatever. Nonetheless, seriously, the game would almost be finished if it actually wasn't for the fact that there's no way to remove trees. Like, this is actually inherently annoying. Where's that line? Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah, so you can stack them, but I can't expect that. Let's see. Yeah, you fell. And here I can just throw in the iron, really. Distance, the way up and down. Oh, that's also gonna be really neat once I have conveyor belts, because I don't have to run all the way around in order to get back to my base. Production miner MK1. Okay, so these are pre-placed. Actually, yeah. Okay, I see. Oh, do I? Okay. So I can actually change direction. That's nice. Like everything else, but they have a stuck point. Nothing to complain about that, really. That's just how it is. Right, let's go. Oh, what they just fly in? They just looked like flew in from space. Conveyor belt pole. Oh, that's cool. It's automatically gonna make poles. Can't afford. The conveyor belt is too steep. Floor is too steep. Can't afford. Why not? just teleport my stuff. Okay, so oh yeah, that's because it does need a lot of. That's almost what I was actually guessing might happen. That it does really need a lot of iron plates. I'm just gonna make power connections first, I guess. I can just run around with this one for now. Wow, the distance of these power lines is really far. Actually, I know this. I think they can. I'm not sure. They're probably not infinite, but they are really a long distance. Okay, so that's why it doesn't work. There is already something attached to this one. Okay. Okay, so this does look better. No! Are you serious? Okay, try again. Oh, okay, it works over long distance. Nice, very nice. Oh, this is actually not. The power line. Power pole can be there. The power line has to. Okay. I have to sort this out. F, then this power line, which is going to cut off power for a short time. Let's see, biomass burn gets connected to. There. Go. That's 1, 2. You get connected to this one. To this one. There you go. There's only a fix for now. Power line there. This one, then it's also maxed out. I don't have a way to store energy yet. I really don't want to learn this actually. Capacity, my production is... this is really hard to see on the 4K monitor. Okay, my production, consumption, okay, my capacity is much higher. That's the highest bar, then production and consumption is the same. So it doesn't need that much yet, as it seems. Only 49! Oh yeah, it's actually run out of. Okay, sure. That's not gonna be conveyor belt. Yeah, it does understand direction. That is actually quite nice. I kind of want to make this gritty, but again, I can't make this into a grid because it just. I mean, it is kind of nice. It does allow for free roam and own interpretation of how you want to really build your place. That is really neat. But I don't know. I'm just. Can you not run against this? Yeah, you can. Then again, I do need a way up from there. This is gonna look really. It is gonna look really simple. Yeah. Please don't tell me that you can't afford it. Okay, then that distance. Okay, so until this distance, you can afford it apparently. The floor is too steep. There's no way, I guess, you can raise this. There's no way to snap it either to a grid, so there's nothing there either. Come on, there has to be a way I can make this go higher without having to build pole upon pole. How do I raise this string? I don't want to. Ah, okay, okay. Okay, so that's why you can place the pole by itself. Alright. That's clever. And we're there. Okay, so this one is gonna be a little bit more complex. I don't want to put this there because I want another output there soon. I think I have to make this loop. Okay, so that is that type of grid, okay. Alright. Not another one. Okay, this is gonna be a little bit of a challenge. Okay, so I cannot make it higher than this, as it seems. Other side, please. Floor is too steep. Floor is still too steep. Oh, okay. Whoops. Yeah, I'm gonna be really glad once I have this conveyor belt line set up in order to get up to my base, in order not to have to run around all the time. I'm gonna do this from the top. I should have placed my base on a more flat environment, but that only adds to difficulty, I guess. And that's nice. Gives a little challenge too. How do I do this properly from... Oh, to this? Okay, that's nice. It does look kind of fucked up, doesn't it? Oh no, it's actually fantastic. Oh wow, I just had enough iron plates. Just about enough. Okay, so I really need iron right now, so... Wait, what do I have? Auto miner. Well, I guess I just will have to pick up iron from the belt. It's not much of an issue, really. Getting pushed back. Almost have the iron plate setup done. Once that is done, I can make tons of conveyor belts. Seriously, the game would almost already be perfect, even though it's an alpha, just if there was a possibility, some way to remove these trees, because they just... I don't know, I checked everything, there's no way to remove them. Like, I used the deconstruction tool, there's no way to remove them. There's no axe that I could have seen, or there's no axe that I've seen as of yet. So, for now, there doesn't seem to be a way to remove them. Maybe that's gonna be in the next hub upgrade? I'm not sure. Could take a look. Hub upgrade 5. Space elevator! Funnel resources to complete project assembly. Completing stages here allows you to unlock later tiers of milestones in hub. Okay. Biomass burner. Oh yeah, you can have your own that is not connected to the base. Has no input and must therefore be fed biomass manually. One more inventory slot. Doesn't matter. It's the only thing I can do right now anyways. I really like that all these things you have their own, not just textures, but they're actually up and down. You actually collide with them. Drop ladders. It's really well done. The game is still only in alpha. So I'm really looking forward to see how this game turns out when it's completely out. Even though the developers said they should expect bugs and crashes, I have not noticed any as of yet, but I haven't also really come that far, I would say, so. But yeah, no, but still the game for now runs actually too good, I must say. At least for an alpha game. Of course it could run better. I have the game on high settings and 4K, that's not bad. I mean, of course the game has a different art style, but it still runs better than most games that have, well, the same art style. So I'm not too concerned with the different art style, actually. Is there a way to... Can't afford. Conveyor belt is too long. Oh wait, so there is actually too steep. How am I supposed to get this up? Well, it's gonna be fun. No. Oh wait, there is a way to get up here, isn't there? Conveyor belt is too long. Well, if I were to make this not long, then are you gonna be happy then? Okay, so if I place it there and then place it up. Oh yeah, that should be possible. It's gonna be really jerking around, but I mean I could build the poles. Yeah, I'm just gonna build a pole, really. Too steep. Oh yeah, right, I forgot. Whoops. That's actually me being stupid. I just forgot that I still could use poles. Then I would have to go all the way around, but I'm still gonna do that because I could have multiple places to the line. Okay, so this one here. So easier. How does it actually know all the directions? It's really well made. Does it flip through the terrain? No, it just about doesn't. Okay, so that's fair. Okay, from now on, I can't afford it. So that's gonna be an issue. In this case, I'm just. Oh, come on. Oh, please say I can get up here. No, I don't want to run around. God damn it. Okay, fine. Then I will just have to run around all these bushes. It's a lot of okay, that's nice. I can remove that type of bush, but not every type of plant can be removed for whatever reason. Well, I need biomass anyway, so I can just pick up lots of that on my way, I guess. If any of you is interested in seeing the beginning of the video, you know that you can rewind on YouTube on the stream, just so you know. Stack, biomass, and leaves, and this is wood gun. Let's see what the producer has well produced. How much? Oh, that's not too much. I really hope I can finish this assembly line in order to not have to pick up more iron on the way. Yeah, it would be too steep, wouldn't it? But yeah, this works nice. So I could make a way around. Floor is too steep. Well, how else am I going to fix this then? Oh, okay, so it's just because it wasn't border. Okay. Could I place this? Oh wow, this is just on the edge. I don't want it to clip through the terrain. Okay, so yeah, as this works, I can just place a pole here. Get it. One. Try to connect again. Nice. This looks way better than my previous idea. Okay, I'm getting there. I cut myself off again, of course. I have to walk all the way around, but on the way I can pick up some iron. No, you're not gonna escape me. It's really cool. It's really nice how the textures just work together. It's not clicking anything. So the way the chests work here is that you don't have arms, as unlike as in Factorial, you just have to put conveyor belts through them. Unlike as in Factorial, where they actually act like storage containers, they more act like a buffer here, which is still pretty nice because you can sort out stuff. Not just in that way. You can of course store stuff in them without having to input or output it automatically. So that's still nice, I would say, but one of the things that I'm thinking of might be an issue, even though I still like it, is that like don't get me wrong, it's like if you're a Factorio player and you like the arms, again the chests are gonna be like chests. You put stuff in and out, you can filter it. And I'm pretty sure there's ways to filter it later on. I have not found any ways to filter stuff yet. But again, I do like the system as well, even though Factorio's arms are more... They're easier in the sense of that you can filter stuff to begin with. It doesn't act as a buffer. Really, these are more there. It's clearly visible that these are more as buffers than actual storage containers. Though I do not mind this at all. Some people might dislike this. I do not have a problem with this at all. They're, like I said, just buffers that you can take and split stuff out later, I guess. I'm not sure about this. I'm pretty sure I have to find a way in order to make these merge the belts. It's not possible from what I've seen yet. So then this is going to make it harder in order to auto-craft stuff and use the same stuff for multiple things, but I'm pretty sure there's also ways to have things later, multiple inputs, because the constructor is, for example, only a MK1 minor. As I'm pretty sure the constructor is, because it says to craft one part to another part, and there's going to be a upgraded version of it later on. I'm pretty sure. At least pretty sure it will happen. Next upgrade level, next or after one after that. So yeah, okay, I'm just seeing if I can finally connect this. I mean, it is gonna get easier immediately once I have this figured out. Really, let's see, belt. I'm gonna put a pole here. I'm gonna have to fiddle with this as well. I'm gonna raise this. I'm gonna put this there. Raise this all the way. Get this one there. And now I could go all the way around. Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that. Let's see there. Get this connected there. This over. And now I have a way up, and now I just need to connect it to the remaining few conveyor belt parts. There's gonna be some iron ready for me, hopefully. Yeah. Now I can finally finish this and have a constant iron production. And I guess I figured out what pure iron means, and impure it's just how much iron or any of what item it is going to be put out. from the miner. So it means if it's pure, it's gonna output more, and if it's impure, it's gonna output a little less. So I guess this is nice. Now, this is a constant iron production. It looks really cool, actually. It does look cooler, unlike SM Factorial, where it's really just or two-dimensional. It's just from top view, so you can have a lot of course, Factorial requires, in that case, a little bit more sorting with underground belts and stuff like this. I'm pretty sure there's never gonna be underground belts here, simply due to the fact that I already haven't noticed that there's a way to edit the terrain. And I'm pretty sure if I were to just no-click, it's just gonna be texture and not actually like actual terrain where you can manipulate it. Unlike Astroneer, for example. But yeah, but no, nonetheless, it does really look really cool. Nonetheless, it's still really nice seeing the automation happening in Satisfactory, which is actually quite satisfactory. You can just see these long conveyor belts going all the way, just for this small thing. I'm gonna make this even longer once I have iron plate supply set up in order to get it from the copper plate all the way over there. And the same thing for the limestone, which is actually also fairly close on the top. Like the iron. So I'm just gonna miner if I want. I do have everything. Structure. Okay, yeah, so this is fair. I can. No, I have to do this. Nice. No, not really. I'm just gonna have constructor next to this furnace. Smelter. Well, yeah. Well, that's an issue, isn't it? I can stack these, can I not? Yeah, okay, see, this is why it should really be possible to do plants. It's just, you have to stack those in order to avoid getting plants. It's not really a nice way of sorting an issue that shouldn't be an issue. Again, it's an early access. It's not even early access, actually. It's alpha, and it still works better than most early access games I've ever played so far. And that's a long list of games, actually. So Satisfactory is actually pretty well made in comparison to a lot of other early access games. Though, of course, it's alpha and it has its issues, but they're not. They're not bad issues, and they're not game-breaking issues for now. They're more like, as far as I've seen as well, or so far, is only like visual glitches, or not glitches, actual things that are in the way, like the plants. But I've seen no visible texture glitches or stuff like that. Well, besides the rendering distance, but that is something I have changed, so that is something I have to blame myself for, not the game. So far in that case, there is nothing that I can complain about the game itself with any bugs besides, well, again, it's not a bug, besides being not able to pick up or remove plants. And then it's stuff like this that this thing is broken. Of course, it's because the limestone. Even though I can collide with it in different ways, it's that's not really cool. That's definitely minor. And that's really a minor issue. It is hilarious how fast these power miners really mine. They don't require any power at all. And also because this is pure limestone, it does go faster. I just have to see it is much faster on the iron. So earlier. So this one doesn't produce output way faster. Really, like I said, adding a sliding mechanic to this game, crouching and sliding. It's even if it is a multiplayer game, it's not PvP, but nonetheless, it could add a little bit to the movement abilities. Because simply running right now is over great distances is kind of annoying. I'm pretty sure there's a jetpack somewhere, somehow, but yeah, like I said, just the game isn't gonna die from. There's not gonna be a monumental change to the game by adding a simple sliding mechanic. So I'm pretty sure this is something they could add. So I might open a request thread on this. It's not too this again is where the issue starts with, like, this is just the environment is in the way. It is actually a little bit annoying. I have to stack this way higher up. Which would be necessary. I would understand this gig if it's. Yeah, like I would understand this if it's like how can I say? It's like I would understand having to stack this up in order to avoid the environment if it's for defending yourself and stuff like this. But this is more in order to keep floors to see in order to keep yourself not having to have the plants in the way, which is inherently annoying, like I said. So, and here again, it's now I have to make foundations, which by the way can actually seem to be floating in the air. Not an issue, not annoying. Just I don't know. It's just I think they should make it like that's something they got right in art. Physics. Does anybody still care? Like there's, I know this game does, it seems it should. It seems it does. So, I don't know. It makes no sense not adding some proper physics to the game. Again, it's early access. I'm not complaining about that. This looks better. Just I don't have to do this. Actually, it's not a necessity that I do this, but it just looks better. I can make the cables through stuff apparently, but I just can't stand it clicking through stuff. And this happens because of the tree. Actually, I just noticed. Apparently, I cannot place this properly too far away without the tree coming in the way. Again, this is kind of annoying. And again, I can't remove this tree. I can't. I don't know how I'm not gonna stop annoying myself over it. It's just not possible. Like I can't believe that they again alpha phase, but still, why have they not added this? It's just everything is in the way. This terrain, you have to build your base basically floating above everything. That would be really cool if I would have made it over on like the floating. Oh, that place is cool. On one of those floating islands, that is, or not floating islands, but really tall mountains with with a flat on top, a flat area on top. But in this case, I built on a steep hill, fairly steep hill at least, because I thought it was flat, but apparently my base has to be way bigger. And there's no way to fix this. I just can't remove the terrain. At least not the terrain, but at least the vegetation, the trees. I don't know. It's just I don't get it. Sorry, but it is really annoying. There's no way I can do something about it. It's just annoying. That's just how it has to be right now, which is. I do really like this game already. It's more my type of game. It's also a little bit of like tutorial. It's actually a little bit mindless. You don't have to necessarily invest too much time thinking about stuff. Especially if you've played Factorio, this game is gonna seem familiar to you. Like there's no need to lie about it. The game does have lots of familiarities with Factorio, Ark, and Minecraft. So if you played all of these 3 games before, then congratulations, this game is gonna seem pretty familiar, and you are gonna learn the basics really quickly. Nonetheless, it does give a change to how the game is played. I do still like this game a lot. Oh, please tell me Okay, I can't place this. Oh. So yeah, where's my base of there? Yeah, see, this is already one of the things I dislike. I now have to dismantle this entire thing. Of course, I get the point of having these poles. Really, I do. But then again, it's like it should automatically hover above the ground, so it just doesn't collide with the terrain. But okay, it's not too important right now. This is definitely not an issue. This can be dealt with in every way. So. This is just something that needs small tweaks over time. I'm not mad at the developers for this at all. This is not an actual big issue, unlike lots of other not just early access but even alpha games, in which they AAA games are now, by the way. So this is not something I am mad about at all. The game is really great. Just if there is the game would be perfect already, in most ways at least, if there was just some way to remove the vegetation. It is just, I cannot repeat this enough. It is just extremely annoying. There's no way I can make it sound properly without being sounding like I'm asking too much. But see, this is already an issue I'm facing. It's hard to see where is what, simply because I think there's vegetation, or there is vegetation there, and I think there shouldn't be any, and it's hard to see at which angle is what, just because stuff like this happens. It's just everything's in the way. See what I mean? Now I got to work around it, but you have to look 20 times. Again, not an issue that much, but it can be solved. It's not like the game is never gonna get out of early access or even alpha. It has been developed better than most other games like that I've seen. Nonetheless, I do hope that the developers can add some way of removing vegetation, or at this point, as I would call it, agitation. Because it does agitate me a little bit, actually. I think from now on it's just better if I just make everything hover a tiny little bit above the ground. Can't afford. Yeah, that's what I was guessing. I saw it was already red in the beginning, so it's just because I can't afford it. No power. Oh. Oh yeah, this what, jeez, yeah, that's, I do really hope that they can fix this somehow. It is kind of annoying having to manually, fuel these biomass burners. My capacity is way higher than consumption right now, and it is, actually kind of almost saddening that there is at least maybe no way yet to store power. This comes not pretty early, but faster than Factorio than it does here. Again, the games are not the same. I'm not comparing them. That's actually not fair. This game is not supposed to be Factorio. It's supposed to be something of its own. However, I can still say that I still would like there to be something of power managing early on in the game. Again, it doesn't have to be there. It just I would really love to see that. What is it? Encroaching others' clearance. I guess that is my base, isn't it? Yep. There we go. And we are ready to go. Let's see. Build a power line, and I have how many do I have attached to this one? 2, 3. Okay, that's why the clearance. Yeah, because it came in there. All right, fine. This. Nice. And from here on, I can just build the power line. Like I said, no cable and concrete, okay. So the power line actually has a really long distance it can go. Like I said, I like this. So that's actually a little bit nice. You don't have to worry about constantly making unlike as Factorio, every 5 or 7 blocks, having to make a new power line. So that is a little bit more convenient. Just because also it just uses as much material and works on the physics. It can't clip into terrain, I noticed, but it can clip into structures. But again, it works with physics, so the distance can be technically infinite as long as the cable doesn't touch ground and you have enough cable to supply. So in that sense, it does work. The physics are properly implemented with this already. I can say that. So. Oh yes, you can't afford not any wire. Okay, now I should have enough this time. Yeah, see. So like this is, it's actually quite far distance. So I'm just gonna draw this all the way over here. I just want to skip this place where I have more power lines because I'm gonna have to divide the power later anyways. So there's just no need for me to have the distance infinitely long and have no points to attach it to later on. And there we go. And this should be, in theory, outputting 120 per minute. But it doesn't wait. Ah, there we go. Okay, fine. Oh, it doesn't have startup time. Okay. Makes sense. I mean, limestone, does it need its own container, really? I'm not sure. Like, I'm gonna immediately convert it into concrete. I'm not sure what else I can use limestone for right now. I'm not even sure that limestone does have any other use, actually. At least that's what it seems like right now. I can investigate it for a second. It doesn't seem so. So what in concrete, 500 wire. Okay, 150 iron rods and 150 iron plates. That's fair. Sort. Oh, here's one limestone. it's still really far away. There it is. Space elevator, which is not what I need. Space elevator can exactly split item stacks, as far as I'm concerned. So that means, in theory, in order to actually... Oh, that sucks for now. I mean, I'm not sure if it comes later. It's in the game already, or I just haven't unlocked it. But there is a way... Build menu, hologram stuff to guideline. There doesn't seem to be a way to split or conveyor belts output And as far as I'm concerned, I'm pretty sure actually that if I stack these onto each other, they are not going to store the same item. That's at least what I'm expecting to not do. Of course, I could be wrong. Giving up items into it. Which would make multiple output possible through containers. Transporting between containers. That is a way, but if it doesn't do that, then there's no way to split items right now, multiple conveyor from one output source. Which is also the same thing in regards to getting them to stack together in the same container. Once this one is full, oh nice. There we go. Concrete iron plates. Iron ingots are still kind of useless, aren't they? Copper ingots. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I should start getting to automate copper. Really. I'm gonna have to make a lot of wires. Just to see if I can actually automate copper already. Though I'm pretty sure I can't. Distance is just too far. It's like, it's absurd. I'm just gonna go there just because I need to get copper at this point. Maybe I could actually at least make the miner. I just need 5 iron rods. So does only 50 things. Rods, and I'm pretty sure I do need iron plates. No, I don't actually. There's really no need for a flashlight, is there? The game isn't really dark. Though, really, the space looks actually quite amazing. Cool. Oh, that happens when I go look in other directions. There also doesn't seem to be any real actual danger to the game as of now. Though I'm not wanting to ask for it. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I actually want there to be any. I saw some over there. The animals, they're just more like roadrunners right now. They just try to buzz off as quickly as possible. Like, see this guy over there. I do hope I have my weapon with me. Yeah, I have. Like, this guy is just gonna, he's just gonna speed around the place and he's just gonna try, see like the street line. He's just gonna be roadrunner really. Okay, so this is graphical glitch, not important, but looks hilarious. The base is over there, and I need the line to be as accurate as possible. See, missing line plate. So now I'm just gonna make a power line, and I'm. Oh yeah, this could be a way. Actually, I can make this up. I can't get up there in some way, I guess. Floor is too steep. Oh, that's sad. If I could get up there and make a line, that would be actually quite nice. Because then I could just connect that line. Come on. Don't. Okay, I got it. Wait, what is that? I'm not gonna check that out for now because I don't have the life energy for that. And here the power line can be just as long as I really wanted to, and I'm actually gonna do that just because I don't want to have this thing standing around in the open, middle of nothing. I'm also not sure how vulnerable these things are, if they can be attacked by mobs or not. I haven't seen anything as of yet that tries to attack my stuff, not unlike Satisfactory in this case. See, yeah, wire is too long, so there is a distance limit apparently. Oh yeah, there actually is. I just didn't pay attention to it. I'm not gonna make this clip through there. Alright, from there I'm gonna connect up here. Too steep. I don't care about that. There's this one then. Why is this too far anymore? It's like if I can make the conveyor belt the same way. I can actually make this connect pretty well. Better than an iron setup, which is actually a bit messy. See, wire, yeah, see, yeah, wire is too long. Yeah, now we're getting somewhere. We're already here at the iron conveyor line. I might have to connect this to a... See, this is the, this one's also full, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess. Okay, so I actually made the power line. Huh? That's actually quite nice. The conveyor belt line is going to be a hell of a lot expensive. With a lot of iron plates. I'm not sure if I have enough bronze. I'm gonna take a look for that. I'm gonna check that. I'm not gonna do this upgrade. I'm gonna do focus. I am gonna focus on copper first, which means I'm gonna make storage container. Let's see. There we go. There we go. These. This one does also need the power line. Okay, so yeah, here I can snap it to the grid, which is actually nice, but it only does work with machines. Once you do not have machines anymore, the grid is not gonna. Here I'm gonna just try and get it along the same line as the iron, which is probably not really possible, I guess. It doesn't even matter. It's actually not necessary that it is. Yeah, it's not necessary. But here it should be good to have it like this. It's visible what is what. How many iron plates do I have left? Still enough to actually make quite a conveyor belt. One that please does not look hilariously retarded. Yeah, I guess this works. There we go, that looks nicer. Conveyor belts are also like Satisfactory. They do not require any power. There doesn't have to be a machine connected to it, which delivers the conveyor belt's power. You can just place these without any power necessity or anything really, which in my opinion does make it easier. That's actually a feature I do dislike about Factorio a little bit as well. I don't think anyone has ever thought of this really, but in reality, of course, conveyor belts need some power. At least not the conveyor belt itself, but the engines that drive it, and there has to be some place that does give it power. So even like in Factorio, there could only be a single place where you have to give it power, and the rest works, right? So, but it's not too much of an issue. It's again just micro complaints. It's not actually an issue. Just nice features that would be nice, which complexity of the game. Of course, I haven't even come to the place where there's a space elevator, so this is different from Factorio in every way because it doesn't have space elevator unless you use mods. So in this case, this is actually quite nice that there are other types of progression in this game that are not. That is why it's not fair to say that this is a game like Factorio, because it isn't. It's supposed to be its own thing. I'm gonna check before I place a poll there really if there is but does this work really? I'm not sure. Is it possible to get it working like this? That must be really well made in that case, if I can get it to work. Like I have to really properly connect this, almost in a calculated manner. Oh yeah, this works. That's nice. As I have to raise this a lot, I have to check what this is. Probably somewhere from there. If I am right, this is gonna work. And yeah, it does. So that's and I do, however, need more iron plates. The machine already has power, it just has no way of delivering all this nice looking copper to base. So again, I do not really not entirely. It's not a necessity for the copper yet. I would need it for a wire in order to upgrade the base, but it's not a necessity for crafting stuff. It's mostly for power lines and stuff like that, which is actually which the game seems to be really chill on, say it like that, which the game really does seem to not be too needy on. You can be cheap with the wire. It's not like you have to. You can make the longest distance, and as I figured out, you don't have you do have a distance limit, but it uses the same amount, which is different from what I said prior, and that basically means you can be actually quite cheap with the wire. There is no requirement for you to use this much wire. Like the more you use, the longer the distance, the more you use. It's actually quite the opposite, apparently, which is good and bad. So I'm not gonna complain too much on that, really. Ah. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to make that. No, it doesn't matter. By the time I'm back to base, I will have enough of the materials I need anyways. See, here it is possible to pick up the entire plant. On this one, it is. I don't get the logic. I also cannot get this down. I really want to chop these down. This is so annoying. Almost used 2 hours just to set this up. To start the game, and I haven't felt wasted any time. Actually, quite the contrary. I think it's a lot of things that I have spent so much time in this game. So that's good. No time is wasted. That time is wasted. My limestone production is. I think I should set up a crate for this one just to spend a little bit more. Now that I have enough concrete, way more than necessary actually. So that I can just build it. Okay, I really do like that I have a concrete production now. This does make it a little bit nicer. Does look better temperature. You can stand in this stuff actually, but it still looks nicer because it's actually three-dimensional textures. It just looks like that there is something tangible there. There's something you can touch, something that makes a difference to the world, not just flat. Not just flat thing. But I do pretty much prefer this than tutorial, and again. Even though both games are different, they still, of course, are on purpose. I mean, Satisfactory is probably based on Factorial, even though it is a different game. So they will have, of course, their similarities, but I do prefer Satisfactory already over Factorial, considering that this game does have things like Space Elevator, and progression is also different to Factorial, and you can make the same stuff as in Factorial here, so there is nothing missing yet as of what I noticed, besides the splitters, which I'm pretty sure there is an easy way to figure this out. I just am either too stupid, or they just haven't been added yet, or they're just not, I don't know, it might just be that I haven't unlocked them. I don't know, and now again I don't have concrete or iron stone, so that's nice. I should have checked that before. I don't know, I can say I really prefer this game over Factorial, even though it's only mainly because of the three-dimensional aspect. but it just adds more to the world. It just adds more to the feeling of not being just something you interact with, because Factorio is mainly played because of the mechanics, not because of the visuals. This game can be played both because of the mechanics and the visuals, and that is just there's just more to this game than there is to Factorio. And I'm pretty sure there will be at some point mod compatibility with this game, as other games these days. There's nothing that there's lost in this game. Playing this over Factorio, there's no negative that I can see about the game as of yet. Something where you have a clear disadvantage, contrary to Factorio. Now I need an iron rods and of course. So yeah, I can really praise this game for what it has achieved so far, and it's people will say like, pay for the game in which state it plays. And this case, this game, even though it's alpha, it's way beyond early access, because it has a lot of features that they're not available because it's alpha test, but they are available if you had the full build, because they are already in the game, as what I actually saw from the developers and early access builds. So the features are actually already there. They're going to add more stuff, of course, over time. But the game is, in that sense, finished. They're mostly just working out bugs now and crashes, and which again, I haven't seen neither of those yet. But adding features like, for example, removing terrain, which is again my biggest issue with the game, which is really the only one I have so far. But otherwise, this game is feature-rich in every way. So again, I think there's nothing that you lose on playing this game over Factorio. Oh no, I guess I can climb up there. At least I can. Oh yes! Okay, so there's a way up here to this mountain. That's cool. Okay, so I could have always placed the power line up here. I just figured that out. I don't want to die, so I have to jump properly. Where's that flying manta? Oh, there it is. I could hear it already from a distance. Oh, come on! I forgot it again while talking to guys. I get a message. What? Power circuit notification. Text block. That is not what I expected. Power slug. Oh, they use FLAC files for sound. Ah, that's actually a little bit cool. It's consumable. Nuts, flower petals, ADA. Okay. Power circuit notification. I am pretty sure I just ran out of power. That is the notification I just got. Tutorials. Onboarding finished hub. I'm not always right. I just don't want to read these. I got some biomass. Yeah, I am pretty sure I ran out of power, and as it seems by the grid not moving whatsoever, I did run out of power. I am pretty sure about that. What is pretty practically useless right now. No, I didn't actually. Pull lever to reset fuse. Oh, I guess because there's too much power in the grid, and why? Oh no, the capacity. Oh, okay, that's why. Actually, I use more power than I can apparently produce, and that is because I have. Yeah. Okay, so why is the fuse going? grid cannot... Oh, that's why. Okay, capacity is up. Now it should... Yeah, 40 megawatts. I am actually burning a lot of energy. That made sense. I just turned that one off. Stupid. Okay, so yeah, I'm this time I'm not gonna forget about the iron rods, by the way, in case anyone thought I'm gonna do that again. Did I... Yeah, so this time I'm gonna on my way collect a lot of biomass, which is actually kind of annoying that there is no other way to produce stuff right now. Or at least automatically feed the power system. You apparently have to manually feed the power system, which is it's good and it's bad. I can't excuse it. It's actually a little bit inherently annoying in case you, for example, let's say want to completely automate your base. Now there's probably a way to automate this later. I mean, as you saw, I could make a new fire generator. But this requires me to still input the fuel manually, and that is even on my own place once, and that is actually quite annoying, considering that that is actually quite annoying considering that the base does need fuel all the time, and at some point you are going to have to use a lot of biofuel, and there is no more efficient biofuel either. Basically, you're at some point going to be running between generators all the time, and as far as I have not seen yet, there is no way to fix this. Now again, I could be, of course I could be wrong, and I'm pretty sure I am wrong. There is a way to fix this, I just haven't upgraded my base enough yet, and that is why I'm having these issues. Finally, I can have automated my copper production. The iron production is still neatly running. Oh, this conveyor belt line is so long. It's almost hilarious actually, because it's gonna take a lot of time until it reaches the storage container and the smelter. Oh, there it is. Why did I not know this? It does work. But honestly, it's like it's like the only thing I'm really missing is in order to multi-produce stuff is just split it. Do I have copper? Yeah. It just in order to there's some splitter there, some way. I'm pretty sure there is, and again I have not checked out what. Yeah. It's just other cores. Considering I need 500 wire, should get one. There we go. And I'm done actually. I only need pipes. honestly, a little bit. I believe that developers are screwing with us a tiny little bit, at least in the beginning, considering that you cannot automate power setup at all. I believe even though just for giggle of it, they are actually messing with us in some way or another. Even if it's not on purpose, they're somehow messing with us. It's kind of hilarious. Oh, wow, actually my capacity and my production and consumption isn't that far, like the consumption isn't that far off from how much the network almost requires. There's more learns available than this in the craft, and I'm still not able to look for it. So when's the copper running? Oh, there it is already. Yeah, see, this somehow looks like it is able to transfer stuff between containers, but I'm just not sure. No, this is not right. I should seriously should have done this differently. I could have had a container in which I'm going to do, and then the constructor afterwards. Even though this is pretty direct, I would maybe want some iron buffer and buffers, some more buffers. So. Seriously? Can I? No, I can't make this. I should just make a round. Yeah, this stuff. Now, finally, to the pit upgrade. Finally, I do have a central. Configure MAM.
Congratulations. You have unlocked Hub Feature Molecular Analysis Machine, also known as the MAM. Building Biomass Burner. Building Space Elevator. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task.
Oi.
On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service. Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols. Additionally, the MAM provides the opportunity to send samples of xenobiology and other materials I deem relevant to R&D in exchange for appropriate rewards. Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and thus initiating project assembly. Good luck.
Thank you, I guess. Seven minutes of analysis. Oh, again, that's not too shabby. Okay, so now this does what? Is this the beginning for the space elevator? I don't know, it looks like the turret, the drone. I have no idea. It looks almost like a spaceship or a builder, or honestly, I have no idea what this is supposed to be. Just flew in from space. Pretty well made, but that doesn't change the thing. Okay, so now I can select my milestone. Oh, logistics, here we go. Conveyor splitter! Yes! I knew it was there. Oh my god. Personal storage. Storage box. Exploration basics. Object scanner, beacon, conveyor walls. Oh, that's cool. Cool, actually. To get to flux up here. Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do logistics. Okay, so this is the biggest. The first part I can go is tier 3. That's what they. Part assembly, rotor assembly. And here it's the machine with 2 inputs. Jump pads. Oh, cool. Jelly speed dampening. Walkways. And complete space elevator phase 1. Okay, so I'm just gonna go with logistics, obviously. Awaiting resources. Now I can make this auto crafter in order to tunnel resources to complete project assembly. Stages G allows you to unlock later tiers of milestones in the hub, but that is what space elevators are. Alright. Smelter constructor. Oh wait, is there something in the equipment workshop now that I can use in order to remove these trees? Smelter, constructor. I do need a constructor, and I need iron plates, reinforced, which I need also a normal iron plates for. Okay. First storage and then the constructor. Alright. Storage container goes here. I am missing iron plates. That is ironic. Here's how the console ports up. Actually, nice. And we have iron production and a buffer for once. Yeah, I can so this is actually really annoying. Sorry, I just have to repeat this 1,000 times. But I just don't. I'm sorry. I just don't get the logic behind having the trees in the way, and I'm not seeing this. Maybe there's something I'm missing, but in my case, it doesn't seem like it. It just doesn't seem like it. So I'm just having to elevate the terrain practically at this point. Artificially, well mentioned, just in order to just get all of these stupid trees out of my way. I will actually have to build over here, which I am going to do now. I'm actually sick of this. So I'm just gonna have the buffer there, and then I'm just going to get more concrete. This is actually kind of this like the terrain thing. That is probably the biggest crap in the game. Other than that, I can't see anything else. Well, let's see, there are still. I was sure of that there was, but these trees. I mean, goddamn, these trees. Seriously, get them out of here. Just no. See, I can't even properly place stuff without the trees being that is the thing that is gonna be in the way, and I have to dislocate stuff so far. It's almost pissing me off. Can't afford. Wait, why can I not afford? Because I have done my mine. Yeah, I should probably also get my sword. Wire seems to be the common thing that I need, so I guess I'm just gonna auto-craft wire from now on once I have enough wire. Back to tracking. There's a tree right in the way of that thing, and the only thing I can do about it is just basically... Why? Why does it have to be like this? Wait, that was iron, wasn't it? Yeah. That is too far. That is way too far, but I can't do anything. No, get out of here. I am colliding with them, but other things aren't. That is also really, really annoying. Foundation is there. I'm just gonna start building floating things. That's the reason I went forced to. Where the hell is this thing going? apparently, or at the very least, they do let you go with woven base. So it's kind of late because you need all of the concrete first, which is really hard to obtain skin in order to have your base perfectly set up without having to have vegetation in the way. But I guess it's okay. It's not that big of an issue. Iron plates. Alright, we've got structure and I need iron. Reinforce iron plates. Which I need longer iron plates. But man, does this really look nice. Is anybody noticing that behind the sun there's actually an even bigger planet? And there's one there as well. Of course, yeah, just the concrete away. It's not fun. I guess this is managing like underground belts as in Minecraft or for programming. I guess there's not much of an issue with not being able to make these types of things in this game. The game isn't easier just because it's three-dimensional. This game does face other challenges than straightforward programming. There we go. Right, and we just make this crap. Wire that should be enough. How much wire did I need? 500, 200 rods, and 200 on plates. Some plants gone. Oh my god. Now at least I can overproduce iron, which does have its advantage by having a buffer way more if I need it for other things. That is really an advantage I can play. If I add the splitter as well, especially. Screw. Are you screwing with me? There we go. Interesting. More of these, like this. Sort. These. Wood. I guess at this point, this one should be done, yeah. Analysis is completed. Please choose a new specimen and do list of analysis.
Additional samples are required for R&D to continue developing a defense-oriented blueprint. The creature has been named Phacocoirus plumiuscata, or fluffy-tailed hog.
What? Additional resources are required. Okay, fine. I can see that. Give me all. Where's that barrel nut? These nuts? Formants. Let's see if this one can hold a stack larger than 100. Otherwise, I will have to also make another storage container. And we'll figure it out now. Yeah. At this point, until I unlock logistics, it's more like a waiting game. I just have to wait until this machine finishes. It's 107 more iron plates, and then I will have to hit until it finishes. 165, no, 155, sorry. 155 iron rods. So it's mostly like a waiting game. I could help along. Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna do that. I'm not in the mood of competing for this forever. Let's see, there we go. Get the iron rods. There we go. Just gonna craft these manually. I'm still unsure of what happens if you hold this button too long. It seems to be getting redder and redder, glowing hotter over time, but it just doesn't seem to do anything other than shake at some point, I noticed. Yeah, I see. They look a bit tasty, actually, the blue ones. itself actually is faster. I think I can do with the same with copper. Good. Yeah, indeed I can actually. I'm not gonna have enough, I think, unless I take these. 200, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have enough now. Finally, I can unlock logistics. I don't need that many. So iron rods are finished. What?
Milestone reached.
Oh.
Conveyor belts can now merge and split to increase the complexity and efficiency of your factory. The productivity display will help you measure and improve the productivity of individual buildings to aid with optimization.
That doesn't despawn, it just gets smaller. It's still possible to see this thing in the sky. That's because I believe it's actually either stuck there. It doesn't get smaller at this point. I think it's either stuck there or it's coming back at some point. I don't think you're supposed to follow it, but it doesn't matter. Pod will turn. Yeah, see, upper right corner. Actually, there's a countdown for the pod. And I am actually not able to craft these things yet. Oh no, I am. Why is the pod needing to? Why does the pod have to return? See, there is no necessity for the pod to return. Provides a good overview, useful for building biofuel, the most energy efficient form of biomass. I wish there was another way to get power than biomass because I cannot automate it. Yes! Yes, just yes, I'm gonna do this first. Oh, that's why it has to. It's just an arbitrary block, basically. It's just there to make you have to. It's kind of like the research.
R&D wishes me to tell you these colored pedals are useful for two things: dating and creating color cartridges. Mandatory reminder that you are under 24/7 surveillance. The derived blueprint is now accessible in the hub.
Nice. Where is the blueprint? Oh, it's for data storage collection, but that should be somewhere here. The hub, but there is no. Just. There we go. Okay, anyways, I should actually full while they're running too low. Okay. They are equal. And now I can give it what it needs. Again, what is this? Oh, iron plates. And iron rods again. Doesn't really change, does it? At least somehow. Well, at the very least, I can finally use the splitters. I'm actually not gonna stop this thing right now. I am going to splits conveyor belts in 3. Useful to move parts and resources from oversaturated conveyor belts. Well, that's exactly that is the point. In the case of iron, this is not true, and conveyor merger. Oh, okay, I was just about to say I'm gonna kill myself if there is no way to get them to go together instead, but at the very least, they were smart enough to add both. That's nice. Okay, so I'm just gonna make another assembly line for the iron. What's the iron plate? No, iron rods, right? Okay, let's see. Okay, conveyor merger. Okay, there we go. So I'm just gonna make this merge into one. I need a lot of iron plates, well, I do have that. I'm just gonna remove the assembly belt for there. Oh no, the furnace is full. Okay, so it's not because there's a lack of iron, even though there seems to be a lack of iron somehow. It's because first, yeah, I'm gonna say that. This one is really, really close to this. It does however work. Oh, that's nice. Okay, so here, however, I have to yeah, just place this. Okay, this is cool. I do like this. Here we go. Alright, nice. Now we're getting somewhere. And from here on, I just need a splitter. Yeah, I'm just gonna split this. I'm gonna merge later with more stuff. Yeah, right. Split it. It's kind of hard to see where the output is. Let's see. Yep. Very, very nice. Of course, I'm doing this. And just power line. Of course, I do not have. Oh, I do have something. I guess it's incredible. And please don't say my power grid is going to fail now, otherwise I need to cover it. And I just double the output. Just gonna make this one more. Yeah, just double the output. Very nice. And I can use the chainsaw to also remove some later, so I'm actually really happy that I can finally make this correct. I think they thought of everything. It's kind of sad that the chainsaw comes so late, honestly. But at least it's there. I don't think there's anything I have more to complain about right now. I think everything I've figured out over time and fixed over time. Like, it would be mean if I just go on a rant like an alpha game that is even an alpha, which works way better than many games that are AAA games. So again, this is way better than I anticipated. But I thought it to be an actual legit alpha game. This is not the state I expected the game to be in. And, no, really, honestly, I think this is actually a quite good game. The chainsaw could be coming earlier in the game. No, really, it's actually heavily annoying. I must say that the fauna is just everywhere in a way. Really, the vegetation is just almost pissing me off. But It works. It's there. It's not something I can complain about anymore. It's there, so I'm okay with that. I am having to merge this now. How am I going to do this? I guess I do it like this. Almost expected this to happen, actually. I unfortunately at this point need another biomass generator, which is really annoying because it's just gonna make a bigger setup at this point. But it's okay. I counted what is actually happening, so it's okay. There's another. Okay, so power, biomass. I need 4 iron poles. Okay, I can do something. It's kind of hilarious, like once you get a power outage, just everything fails. It's not like there's power left anywhere, it's because there's no way to store it, at least from what I have yet to see, like with all of the other things that I have, or a lot of other things I haven't seen yet, but really, I think there are probably other power generators in the game. I just haven't unlocked them, or they do not have added, or haven't added them. It is really annoying having to manually do all of this, but that is okay actually. For now, you can deal with it, all right. I think it's the best thing in the world, having to deal with this manually with the power, constantly having to kind of take care of it like a child. It's a survival game, and that's the point of this type of game, so it's definitely understandable. I don't hate the game for it. But it's not good. See, there is even a way to throw it in the grinder. Like, there should just be a way to drop it in. I just don't get it. So why have they not done it like this? It's probably a design choice that they made with this, but I'm not sure which one it is. Should I be honest? And there and use actually for all of them. Now I need more biomass, and that is one of the things I do not like collecting. Again, it's okay, but I have to do this.
Paleodictyoptera berries or pale berries added to Object Scanner catalog.
Object Scanner. Oh, that's the ore scanner. I'm not theory, now the conveyor belt should, oh, iron bolt should be actually merging. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Okay, so we should be getting a really increased iron production. I have to go and be a little woodmeister. Like lots of bushes. And the bush kitty from the other hood. It's kind of nice that it just picks him up so quickly. Oh, well, that was the first major freeze I've had in the game. Is it because I rendered in a completely new area? It must be because I rendered in a completely new area. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, here, once I come closer to this place. Wow, I must say the game does look great though, even though it's way better than Astroneer, and it's still much better than Osiris New Dawn. But one thing I liked because Osiris New Dawn actually had the potential to be like this game, but I kind of actually messed it up because the game is, I don't feel like it is ever coming out of early alpha, even though it's actually a release game, which I find almost shoddy at this point. But Osiris New Dawn was a good game for the fact that it did what it did pretty well, but there is not much crafting to it. The point is there should be a lot of it. There is a lot of it, but there's no way to automate it. So unlike here, this game, I feel like Satisfactory is, even though it's mainly made to be there as a factorial alternative, but runner-up, it does what Osiris New Dawn does also better. So this game is just better than Osiris New Dawn, even though Osiris New Dawn has a better survival perspective. But that's also the only thing I can say that is still better about it. And I saw that this game does have things like defense mechanisms for animals or stuff like that. I guess there are turrets or something like that in place, which you have to research. So the same as in Osiris New Dawn also. So I think the only thing that is in Osiris New Dawn is really that it's a hostile planet. This planet seems pretty lush. It might be more on a different world, which I could not play because this is the alpha version. There are other worlds, but not available for me at least, as it seems. So nonetheless, it's I just think that this game is made better and runs better. It's better in every way than a lot of early access games, especially in this type of genre that I've seen. So I know this will be it will be what is going to be like games like and it's just better done in every way. So I just can't see people. There's always going to be the hardcore fan base of each game, but once this game releases, it is going to be what most people want to play. Unlike games that still die out just because they're in early access and the developers never take their time to finish the game. These guys have actually taken the time to first build the game as properly as it's possible, even for an alpha build, and then they're going to release it into unfortunately early access, but it is going to run again much better than many other early access games. It's also going to look better and have more features. So again, in my case, there isn't too much to complain about this game going into early access because it is going to be a well-deserved early access, unlike many other games which abuse the state of early access. Like EA games, all of them. So yeah. Oh, I'm really piling up iron at this point.
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into a power shard that functions with current fix-it technology. Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity if infused.
What?
The derived blueprint is now accessible in the hub.
Is speed upgraded, kind of. What did it say? I have to repeat that one. X. The derived blueprint is now accessible in the hub. Yeah, but where is that? Where is it now? Can I go here somewhere? Access something here? No. Like, the only thing I can access is this map. And the toilet. It must be in the craft bench. I just haven't seen it yet. But there doesn't seem to be a scrolling wheel or anything that I can do about it. And there's nothing in the hub terminal. Is there? Oh yeah, there is actually. Oh wow. Okay, so that's how you do. Okay. All right, I see. Power shard. Yep. Mucus from the power slugs be pressed into a solid crystal electron. It radiates a strange power. Overclock buildings. It's just a white thing. All right. I guess I can fix the texture over time. Good upgrade on those Mucus too. I don't think I'll let you overclock your factory building. That's cool. Current milestone. 5 inventory slots, but that is not what I'm going for. I'm going for this. Oh yeah, I should also definitely do this. Walls, production, construction. Yeah, I just need more bullets. Reinforce iron planks, and I need to make another constructor in order to make them. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Constructor, I need a sculptor, which I can make. Okay, yeah, I can start making the poles automatically. I'm splitting a lot here. I should technically have 2 lines, but I'm just going to split and merge and split them, and I think this is better. It's really tight on space, but as a parent, I don't care. Let's see, and then the splitter. I really want to start making splitting crystal parties that hell a lot of resources. At this point, I think it's better if I start doing it initially. Unlock the chainsaw. I really need a lot more of these alien carapace. This is iron ore. Open some storage. can't increase the bandwidth anymore, which is also kind of this kit I crashes sometimes. I'll control that right now because it's already annoying and not having to go through. So it also keeps it constant. At least there's a one-to-one usage to production, so that's fine. Yeah, that's all. I do not have any real weapons besides this one. But I think I'm still going full strength by using this alien carapace. I want to do the research. I gotta find these little wall runners. There we have something, but I guess that's just iron, yeah. Is it? Yeah. Oh. Doesn't really matter if I go far away, there's always food, I can always heal myself, and monsters aren't really dangerous either. I guess that's good that there isn't too much of emphasis on the survival aspect on this game. It is definitely more, I mean, I guess there are probably more hardcore rules, so that's not much of an issue for those. But it's still nice for those who do not want this feature. Don't die. Oh, this is cool. There's a cave here. What can I find down here, you think? Mycelia.
The mycelia within this fungus suggests strong bonding features. Further analysis required.
Yeah, I knew it. Analysis. I'm gonna pick up as many as I even can. I'm pretty sure I will need more in order to complete the research on it, so... I'm gonna pick up 100, just one stack, that should be probably enough.
This object emits alpha radiation. The material has hydrophobic properties and contains pockets of plutonium, according to scans. Handle carefully. Further analysis required to determine application.
Analysis required. Oh, I'm back out. I'm right at my base, actually. I did not know that my base is right under this place. This is actually quite nice. Or it's not under, it's next to it. I thought it was actually under, but it's not. Let's see if I can find more of these monsters. I really want to scan them. Be a little quiet now. Rest. Just play the game. Listen. kill you. How many times do I have to buzz you, I guess? He doesn't really want to hurt me. Oh, animals are in this game are not as stupid as an ark, apparently. They can't climb the mountains, apparently, which is nice. They are apparently able to move, unlike as an ark where they just run into a tree and they cannot get out of it. Probably the ark AI must be the dumbest AI I've ever seen in a game. Oh, come on. Can I just die, bro? It despawned, are you kidding me? Really? I tried killing this guy for so long and it just despawns. Oh, come on. Oh, this would be a really nice building place, but I have gone other places. Well, at least I can kill these guys over there. They're probably gonna want to kill me anyways. I really hate it. Work in progress. Analyzing this will not give you anything. It's kind of sad. That generally means that there's no point for me. There's really no point for me to analyze this, but I could bring it home. Oh! Ooh. Hey! Hey, yo, bruh. Hey, you want something? Hey, yo, 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 yo. The one time I find something dangerous here. Of course, somewhere where there's cool stuff. Gonna loot and run, really. Ah, come on, bro. I need you right now. This direction, which is east. Southeast of my base. I just need to heal first. This is of course always typical, there is nothing to heal with. The second or the instant you do need something to heal with, isn't it? See, there's more stuff there. I wish there was some way to waypoint stuff. I really should get more berries to have more modest healing effects. Blue nuts don't really have that one. I really have to check. But that is my my coal fin. No, sorry. Jeez. My copper miner, isn't it? I need the berries and then go here, and then I know exactly which direction I have to head back to. apparently the health is not useless anymore. The health function. Although I'm not sure if I can actually kill that thing that's trying to protect the crash site. Yeah, see, this is my copper plate. What are you? Oh, just texture. Yeah, just texture. Yeah, there we go. I have a lot of berries. This is what I need. I'm just gonna explore everything away, but this is not really what I really see. Everything just goes away. Like, I really gotta do something. In real life. Again, some movability or movement options would have been kind of appreciated. Again, I guess the game is gonna have them later. And again, I can also unlock some of this stuff. And there we have one of the snails. I do need this guy. Way to climb. No, I have to run all the way around. There's something up there. Before I continue, I'm just gonna check what is up there. Curiosity is killing me. I really need to know what I no, wait, I would come out on the other side, but then I would have to run all the way through the cave instead of just sort of around. I'm just gonna walk around, I'm just gonna walk back. Of these berries, seriously. The other guy is running away. He can definitely do that if he's gonna continue being a pussy. I think that's what I saw. It's not in this direction, I know exactly in which direction it was, but I'm pretty sure it was exactly what I saw. It's one of those glowing bugs. Or snails or whatever. It's over there. And I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think I already saw it. really curious if you can actually go up in the mountains of this place. Yeah, I knew that's one of the bugs. Yeah. Just on the ledge. Perfectly placed. It's almost like it was placed there on purpose. Really want to get to that trash site. I really want the stuff that is there. It may even be researchable stuff there. Pale berry, 32 of them. They have the biggest healing effect yet, so some, but from my direction it's more in the east direction. If there's one thing I am really good at in games, it's just this. Probably here's the crash site. Yup. Here's that guy. I have to kill him. Finally. Alien organs. Oh, I cannot disassemble this. Are you serious? This is one of the drones from the base. I can see that. But there is nothing to gain from this place. I thought there was more. Oh, there, open drop pod. There we go. Emergency door status. Repairs needed. Needs 40 megawatts of power. You have to kill me. Oh no, I could actually set up a bioreactor here. Or iron. I have to walk all the way back to the base. Oh, jeez, I was supposed to freak out about this guy. Iron plates, iron poles. Actually, all that stuff is on purpose placed nearby, but they're back in the base, yes. Means there should be iron poles somewhere as well, because I haven't found these yet. Well, yeah, this is kind of inconvenient, isn't it? I'm not getting anywhere near this place, or opening this place unless I head back to base. It's really far away back. But I have to do it. Sadly. I'm not gonna draw a power line here. It's gonna be more than just getting a bioreactor, basically. Yeah, just getting bioreactor and setting up the short power line. It requires a little bit of cable, wire, the stuff. And the biofuel is easy to make. I can just get some from my base. But anyways, I'm gonna stop streaming now, guys. Thank you for watching.